That's how much time it took for Little Boy, an atomic bomb, dropped from the MOG, which was the plane,
Dynamite!
down to Hiroshima, Japan.
I'm a power load!
And left many Japanese homeless. That's what a nuke will do. Well, yeah. But if you think about it, was it President Truman's main idea? I mean, if you think about it, everybody was just tired of the war, and everybody just wanted to go home, and I guess that was just a quick way out. Not to mention, we would have lost so many other people. All those soldiers lost already.
In fact, at the Battle of Okinawa, which took place in 1945, over 12,000 Americans were killed. That's a lot.
So I guess the only way to end the war was to...
Sir, we have to nuke them. We have to nuke them now. We have to strike now, sir. Annihilate. Kill. Kill. Kill.
Well, you gotta think about this. In a time of war, where else are people gonna look to? They're gonna look to the president.
No president could have been more poorly prepared than President Truman for the immense burdens of leadership that were thrust upon him in 1945. President Truman was, in fact, believe it or not, an easy man to underestimate. President Truman was just a simple man from Missouri who would like nothing better than a cold iced tea and a long walk on the beach. But one awesome value from Harry Truman was that he cared nothing more than to have the safety of his soldiers. That's pretty wicked heavy stuff.
After all, President Truman did say, after every day, too many boys are being lost. Every day. That's a lot of boys.
And did you know that the Japanese spent over 110,000 troops just doing suicide kamikaze attacks or suicide attacks alone? That's smart. Towards the end of the war, the Japanese army was basically made up of 4 million well-drilled civil servants and 2.5 million soldiers, many of them brought home from Manchuria and Korea for the divine chance to save the empire, or die trying anyway. In fact, the general of the Japanese army had to say, "The Imperial Army is confident. Our men are fortified with the admiral spirit of kamikaze." And well, to be honest with you, President Truman basically took this as an honest threat. And he didn't like this one bit.
And about more than $2 billion later, he got his bomb. The bomb to end the war. That's right. With a little help from Yoda, he got exactly what he needed. The big nuke.
Whoa.
But he was a big boy.
And now that President Truman had all this power from the atomic bombs, he was no longer known as a pushover. Yeah. And on the 6th of August 1945, President Truman put Little Boy to use. Oh yeah, he used it. The whole process of the Enola Gay taking off and flying up 30,000 feet into the air and dropping the bomb onto Hiroshima took only about 20 minutes. And the pilots who flew the Enola Gay had this to say: "The bomb tasted like lead. Tasted like lead." When the bomb dropped, only 6 out of 100,000 people survived. Out of the 6 was Miss Toshiko Sasaki A clerk in the personnel department of the East Asia Tin Works, Dr. Masazuku Fuji, the proprietor of a one-doctor hospital, Mrs. Hatsucho Nakamura, a widow, looked out the window of a scene of a window which she saw the whole entire bombing. Scary. Father Wilhelm Kleinskorge, a German priest, Dr. Terafumi Sasaki, a young surgeon, Reverend Mr. Yizuku Tanimoto, pastor of the Hiroshima Methodist Church, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
I wouldn't say President Truman loved the idea of it, but he did see it as the only way out, so he had no choice but to comply with the relationship.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. Woo! Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's love, baby.
The survivors said it was basically a clear sunny day. It was nice out and, well, pretty much it was just like this. It was a hot, sunny day until Mr. Yamazuku Kumoto looked out and saw a bomb falling towards the sky. I should say out of the sky. And then fell towards him. He ran, but he could not outrun the bomb. Of course, because it had a blast radius of 15 miles. Nothing survived, not even the vegetation. Well, except for 6 people. They survived. But except for that, nothing else did. In fact, no, and you would not be standing there today. Sorry. 'Cause you have